Is the world economy on the brink of a recession? That's the question ringing in everyone's ears following recent warnings from JP Chase CEO Jamie Dimon. Dimon's cautionary tale revolves around his forecast of rising inflation and the looming specter of a recession. He paints a picture of a global economy that, like a sugar high, has been artificially inflated by stimulus money and quantitative easing. But as with any sugar high, the crash is inevitable, the effects of which would ripple through every corner of the world. The JP Chase CEO warns that this economic euphoria is beginning to fade, a scenario that could push the Federal Reserve to continue its upward trajectory of hiking interest rates, potentially reaching as high as 7%. Such a move, while aimed at curbing inflation, could inadvertently tip the scales towards an economic downturn. But this is not just about numbers and percentages, it's about real people. The harsh reality of inflation is that it hits the average person the hardest. It's the pensioner seeing their life savings erode, the family struggling with increasing grocery bills, and the small business owner grappling with rising operational costs. However, the story doesn't end with inflation and interest rates. Dimon also underscores the potential risks posed by geopolitical issues. Wars in Ukraine, Israel, and Gaza are not just about the human tragedy, but also about their impact on energy and food supply, trade, and geopolitical relationships. These conflicts can create economic ripples that could potentially turn into waves of financial instability. In the midst of these challenges, Dimon emphatically emphasizes the importance of American leadership. He sees the United States, with its strong military, as a beacon of stability that can help preserve the Western world amidst the economic storm. Jamie Dimon's concerns echo across the globe, but what has been the reaction? And what could this mean for the world economy? The world has reacted to Jamie Dimon's warning, and the responses have been varied. A chorus of top US executives and economists has chimed in, echoing Dimon's cautionary note. A survey by KPMG revealed that a staggering 91% of CEOs anticipate a US recession in the next 12 months. Their visions of this economic downturn, however, are far from uniform. Only 1/3 of these CEOs believe the recession will be mild and short-lived. Meanwhile, at the helm of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell holds a different perspective. Despite the recent interest rate hike, he asserts that a recession is not necessarily on the horizon. Yet, the Federal Reserve's own research casts a shadow of doubt on Powell's optimism, suggesting that similar moves in the past have led to a rise in unemployment. Adding to the chorus of concern, the Wall Street Journal conducted a survey, and economists participating in it now rate the probability of a recession within the next 12 months at 63%. This is a significant leap from the 49% predicted in July. Bloomberg Economics went even further, predicting a 100% chance of a recession within a year. The potential recession carries implications for employment. With increased costs from rising interest rates, businesses are likely to tighten their belts, and unfortunately, staffing cuts may be part of that financial diet. Among the cacophony of predictions, Tesla CEO Elon Musk foresees a mild recession lasting 18 months. On the other hand, Restoration Hardware CEO Gary Friedman argues that the US is already in the throes of a recession. This difference in opinion underscores the uncertainty and complexity of the situation. While some are predicting a soft landing, others are warning of a harder recession. But what are the implications of these warnings? A recession warning is not just a cautionary tale, it carries significant implications for the global economy. When the specter of a recession looms, it casts a long shadow across numerous sectors. One of the most immediate effects is the impact of rising interest rates and inflation on the economy. With the Federal Reserve potentially hiking interest rates by another 1.5 percentage points to reach 7%, the cost of borrowing is set to increase substantially. This, coupled with inflation, can lead to a decrease in consumer spending, an essential driver of the economy. Let's not forget the businesses either. The potential for a recession often signals the possibility of staff cuts due to increased costs. Companies may need to tighten their belts, and unfortunately, this often means reducing their workforce. This can lead to a rise in unemployment, further exacerbating the economic situation. Beyond the borders of any one nation, the implications of a recession can ripple out, affecting geopolitical relationships. Economic instability can lead to political instability, altering alliances and creating tensions. It's a delicate balance, and a significant shift in the economic status quo can have far-reaching consequences. Perhaps one of the most concerning implications of a potential recession is the impact on the world's food and energy supply. The warning from Jamie Dimon highlighted the potential risks posed by geopolitical issues such as wars in Ukraine, Israel, and Gaza, and their impact on these essential supplies. An unstable economy can disrupt trade, leading to shortages and price hikes, hitting the everyday consumer hard. As we navigate these potential challenges, we also must consider the broader issues at play. Climate change, nuclear proliferation, and the risk of another pandemic are all factors that could compound the effects of a recession. Navigating these global challenges requires strong leadership and a united front. While the implications are vast, the question remains, are we prepared for a potential recession? The world is now faced with the question, are we prepared for a potential recession? As we delve into this question, it's important to remember that preparation is a multifaceted process. Governments, businesses, and individuals alike must all take steps to mitigate the potential impacts of a recession. So what are these steps and how are they being implemented? Governments worldwide are devising strategies to combat the potential economic downturn. This includes measures such as fiscal policies aimed at stimulating the economy, monetary policies to manage inflation and interest rates, and efforts to maintain geopolitical relationships to ensure stability in trade and energy supplies. These steps, while necessary, are complex and require careful management to avoid exacerbating the situation. Businesses, on the other hand, are focusing on cost efficiency and sustainability. They are seeking ways to streamline operations, reduce overheads, and maintain productivity in the face of potential challenges. In addition, businesses are increasingly turning towards innovation and technological advancements as a means to navigate these economic hurdles. This includes the adoption of new technologies, the exploration of untapped markets, and the development of novel business models. The role of innovation in this context cannot be overstated. Technological advancements such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and automation can provide solutions to many of the challenges posed by a potential recession. They can improve efficiency, reduce costs, and open up new avenues for growth. Moreover, they can help countries and companies alike to become more resilient and adaptable in the face of economic uncertainty. Individuals also have a part to play in this preparation. This involves financial planning, investment diversification, and the acquisition of new skills to remain competitive in a potentially challenging job market. All these measures are crucial in preparing for a potential recession. However, it's important to remember that preparation is not just about mitigating the effects of a downturn. It's also about seizing the opportunities that such challenges can present, and using them as catalysts for growth and innovation. While the future of the world economy remains uncertain, one thing is clear: the world must prepare for whatever lies ahead. In conclusion, the world economy stands at a crossroads. We've delved into Jamie Dimon's stark warning about a potential recession and rising inflation, a call that has not fallen on deaf ears. We've seen the global reaction, a mix of pessimism and caution, yet some maintain a glimmer of optimism. We've explored the implications of such an economic downturn, the domino effect it could have on employment, interest rates, and general financial stability. We've questioned our preparedness, the measures in place and those that need to be fortified. Whether a recession is imminent or not, the world needs to heed the warning and brace for potential economic challenges.